Like, you got some nigga making you cry. Like, are you dead ass? What's up, guys? It's your girl Diavion, aka No Feelings, aka Drip God. Today I am doing a story time on the first time that I got cheated on. I don't know if it's the first time, because you never know nowadays. Like, if they don't get caught, then did they really cheat on you? Let's get right into the story. A little background: the person I was with, we were together for like 2 years. We had a joint channel together, clothing brand, a business together. You know, we're really invested in each other. I'm gonna give some, like, you know, fake names to help you guys follow along easier. So my ex's name is gonna be Josh. The first girl's name is gonna be Nia. And the second girl's name is gonna be Shay. Okay, so let's just start with the day before I found out that he cheated on me. Me and him had, you know, a fairly good day. No arguments. Not that we argued that much anyways. We made a YouTube video for our joint channel. We even took a picture and I posted it on Instagram. This is the picture that I posted on Instagram the night before I found out. You would never believe what my caption was for this picture. I love you for life, man. Imagine that. We take that picture, I post that picture, we go to bed. We wake up the next day, Josh jumps out of his sleep and he starts pacing back and forth. I'm watching him pace back and forth. Like, what's wrong? He stops and says, I had a dream that you were cheating on me. But the truth is, I cheated on you. Bum, bum, bum. I'm weak because that was my reaction. I was hysterical. I could not believe it. I thought the man was joking. He was so dead. You get it? This is really cute right now. I'm gonna just randomly bring it out throughout the story. Just explaining himself, trying to tell me what happened, getting all sad, crying and stuff. When he was done, I just got up, went to the bathroom, and I'm thinking I'm some hard ass. Am I not crying? Why don't I feel anything? Why am I numb? As soon as I got to the bathroom, I felt my heart sink. Not sure if you ever felt your heart sink. It's not a good feeling. You don't want to feel that. My heart dropped to my feet. I get in the shower. I start crying in the shower. The inner me starts blacking. Hold up. I know you not crying. Bitch, if you don't... If you got some nigga making you cry, like, are you dead ass? You're mad, Dave. As soon as I heard that, I wiped my tears, got out the shower, got into the room, started packing. He comes in the room, he's like, are we done? Yo, just take me back to school. At that point, I just wanted to leave. Why was it snowing that day, bro? New York plus snow equals traffic. Why were we in the car for 3 hours? Imagine the energy in that car. It was not pretty. So then I get to school, I get out the car, I don't say a word to him, he doesn't say a word to me. I go upstairs to my room, I get a call from him. Hello?
Yeah, hello? I'm driving back to your school right now. We gotta talk. I'm gonna let you know when I'm downstairs.
Okay. I go downstairs, I get in the car, we start talking, telling me when it happened, how it happened, why it happened, how he felt. I start, you know, remembering the time in our relationship that he was referring to, and it was definitely a time that was really, really complicated and hard for the both of us. That's no justification for cheating. You crazy? And growing up, I always told myself I'll never be that girl that, you know, takes somebody back after cheating. Never say never, because you never know what you're gonna do until you're placed into the situation, and that's what happened to me. So we ended up getting back together that same day that he told me. There's a lot of factors to why I took him back, none that I need to exactly explain, but I just hope that everybody can respect that I had my reason. Everything never really went back to normal because he broke the trust. And when you break trust in a relationship, everything else starts to crumble. Trust in a relationship is essential. It's literally one of the building blocks of the relationship. And without trust, Where's the relationship? So on my end, my relationship was crumbling, and on his end it wasn't, because he didn't feel what I felt. He didn't have that thing in the back of his head. So we ended up getting back together. Everything starts, you know, going pretty smoothly, I guess. You know when your significant other fucks up and then they start, you know, treating you extra good, foot massages, back rub, few extra dollars, you know, trying to kiss up to you. So we was in that little stage. I was enjoying it, kicking my feet back while he's feeding me grapes. My birthday comes up, he goes all out. I'm taking it all in. Even though, you know, he's treating me like a queen right now, of course I still had, you know, underlining feelings. No matter how much you want to forgive and forget, it doesn't go away. That's the worst part with when you decide to stay with a partner after, you know, they cheat on you or they break your trust. I had to learn that the hard way, unfortunately. So now Christmas comes along, and I was planning on going to Philly for the holiday. On Christmas or so, Josh texts or calls me, I can't remember. He's like, I got a new friend. Her name is Shay. Here's her Instagram. Here's how she looks. We're just friends. I met her here. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, So for me, my initial thing was, why are you moving so hot? Why are you showing me her? Why are you doing all of this? Like, we never do this, but now you want to do this. Like, I understand where everything that happened, whatever, but no. So I kept the name in my head. I'm like, okay, Shay. I didn't really know how she looked. I just had the name. New Year's comes along and I'm in Philly. He's in New York. 2 days or a day before New Year's, I get a text from Josh and he's like, hey, just letting you know, Shay is coming over my house to chill for a little bit. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not thinking of it as anything because, you know, he's bringing her over his house where his whole family, you know, they all know me. He just told me he cheated on me 3 weeks ago. I'm like, nothing's gonna happen. And if it does, I'm big on letting people do what they want to do. I'm not gonna be on his ass like, oh no, your friend can't come over. I'm the type of person that will never tell you what you can and cannot do. I'm not your mother. Only thing I can do is say, okay, you're a grown man. You can do whatever you want. I'm like, okay. 2 days later is New Year's. I'm still in Philly on New Year's. I don't know why that day I was in my bag. In my bag now. On my A Boogie shit. Yo, a rush of emotions about the whole entire situation just like overflowed my body. And I called him and I'm like, I can't do this. Like I said earlier, you can't have a relationship without trust. And if every single second is in the back of my head about not trusting you, then I couldn't be with you. Why did you have to give me a reason to not trust you? Another major reason why was because I went against my morals. I went against my values, respect for myself. And I didn't like that I did that because I come first at all times. And the fact that I put him first, I had to end it. Right after we broke up, we got right back together. I had no time to heal. I told him I can't do this. He said, I think it's best that we take a break. So then we ended up breaking up. Well, taking a break. But it never felt like a real break because, you know, we still had our clothing brand together, talking to each other every day, texting each other, FaceTiming, calling, seeing each other occasionally for our brand's event. We still had each other on Instagram. A little side advice, take it or leave it. If you have a significant other and you want to have a business with them or, you know, collaborate with them in a business venture, make sure it's something that you really want to do. I'm not saying that all of them are gonna fail or all of them are gonna be unsuccessful or, you know, not work out, but just really sit and think if that's something that you want to do. So after we broke up on New Year's, 2 weeks later, Josh tries to link me. And, you know, I'm dubbing it. I don't want to see him. The day after he asked to link me, I wake up to this picture on Instagram. I wake up to this picture in my DMs. So that's Josh. And it was taken by an unidentified girl. This moment in the story, this female is unidentified. It's just some random girl. Hold up. You would never guess who sent me the picture. You would never guess it. A boy that I was dealing with over 3 years ago. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, I look like Lil' Kim. Imagine what I'm thinking. How did he get this picture? Like, the fuck? Busting my Scolati. I didn't say where'd you get that picture from, who sent you that picture, who's that girl, etc. None of that. I texted Josh like, I need to see you day. Come see me, baby. It's lit. He ain't know that I had that picture. He thinking that we linking to, you know, to rump and stuff. No rumping for you tonight. So he agreed to link. I get to the car, and as I'm walking up to the car, I got the picture on my phone. So I'm like this, get to the car, right? Whatever. Get in the car. Boom. Close the door. Just sitting there staring at the phone. So then I finally take my phone back and I'm like, explain yourself. The first thing he says is, that's Shay. I'm not sure I heard you correctly. Did you say Shay? The girl that you told me was your friend? And you were just telling me about her in case anything came up when I was over your house the other day? That Shay? The Shay 2 weeks ago, when we were still together? And he's like, yeah. After that, I'm like, nah. It's done for. It's over. And I'm a strong believer in the first time is a mistake, the second time is a choice. And he strongly made that choice. He starts explaining himself once again, tripping over his words. The one thing he said that really sat with me would have to be, I don't regret cheating on you. Imagine that. And one of the main reasons he told me that he cheated on me was because if I just fixed the things in our relationship that he told me to fix, then he wouldn't have to cheat on me. And I'm like, did you ever think about breaking up with me? I never understood that. You claim you're so unhappy. You go to fetch happiness from somebody else. What is the point of having me around? Why do people do that? What is the point of putting someone through all of this heartache? After he told me that basically it was my fault why he cheated on me, I was done. At that point, you can see that there was no remorse. The first time, it was nothing but remorse. The second time, it wasn't. And I really feel like it was a choice the second time. He asked me, what now? I took up my bag. I tried to leave the car. He starts grabbing my arm. As he's grabbing my arm and I'm trying to get out the car, I hit my head on the car door. Now I'm tight, cause why did I just hit my head? Nah, I get out the car and I walk away. I start crying. But now I'm in public. Now it's different. Bitch, you crying in public? Oh, nah. Niggas is about to violate you. Crying in public is so not it. I was by myself. It's not even like you with somebody. First, there's a bunch of stuff that had happened in between. Fast forward to the last incident. So after that day that I had that argument with him in the car, or conversation I should say, I stopped watching his social media and followed him. I wasn't, you know, watching his videos, tuning into any of his stuff. You know, out of sight, out of mind. He was out of sight, so he was out of my mind. Anytime I would, you know, see anything that he posts or something, it was because outside sources, my friends, random people would just be sending me his stuff. And it's like, I don't care. For me, if I'm done talking to somebody, I'm done talking to them. I'm not gonna waste my energy and try to get myself upset by watching them. Like, how is that gonna get you over the person if you still stalking their page? Once I'm done with somebody, you're none of my business. I don't care what you're doing. One day, somebody sends me one of his videos. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let me go on his page. I see that he's been doing videos with some female. I brushed it off. Somebody shares his video and says, I didn't know Shay and Josh knew each other. Shay. Hold up. So this is what I say to myself. You mean to tell me the girl that you told me was your friend, the girl that you then cheated on me with, you're now posting videos with within days of us breaking up? You're broadcasting her as your friend? I'm flabbergasted. It's mind-boggling. So after I found that out, everything started going left. But we're not going to talk about that stuff. No, we're not. And that is the time that I found out I got cheated on. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications.